Hello friends, welcome back to Peaceful Living NH Nursery. Today I'm going to take you on a little tour of our nursery over here to show you what we have. But before I do that, I just want to give you a little bit of a history on our nursery over here. We are not a big corporation. This is a small family operated nursery. I actually started this in one room in our house this year, and it has expanded quite a bit this year, more than I have expected it, and it's just been doing amazing. I thank every one of you that has been supporting us. Thank you again so much. You guys are very lovely people, and I am so glad to meet each and every one of you. So thank you so much for all of you who have visited us and bought from us locally. It's been a pleasure to meet with each one of you and to get to talk to you. It really has been a very fulfilling dream job for me, if you want to say that. But if you are new here, we also do sell online. So if you are not local to us over here, you can check out our website at peacefullivingnh.com. We are having a 50% sale on everything that we currently have. This is our fall sale right now. I would encourage every one of you to check it out and grab what you can while you can, because things are flying out of here. So let's go ahead and let me take you on a quick tour and show you all the things that we have. I'm running the show solo today, so I'm going to be flipping the camera around so that you guys can see all the things that we have to take a close look at it. And I will be telling you a little bit of information about each and every plant. But if you want more information, you can find all the detailed information on our website for each and every plant. The link to our website will be down in the description box below, as well as in the comment section. Right now we are in the display section of our nursery, and this is just in our backyard basically. So there you have it. This is a pretty small space, but we have been able to fit a whole lot of stuff. Right now I don't have a shade house, so we have this area over here that receives some shade under our apple tree right here, and it's been working great to propagate plants. So this has been a really successful situation over here. But let me show you the plants that we have right here. So let's take a look first at this section right here, and let's start with these beautiful plants right here. And these all come in gallon pots, and when you do order them from us, we may cut them back so that they can fit in the box. But these are all perennials, so they will benefit from a cutback anyways, because it's going to strengthen their root system, and it will also encourage them to bush out. One more thing I want to say before I start talking about the plants is that fall is one of the best times to be putting your plants in the ground because it's cool, and typically you probably would be receiving a lot more rain in this season. So fall and spring are one of the best seasons to put your plants in the ground, because they're going to focus their energy on putting roots in the ground, and this is exactly what you want them to do for the first season. So if you receive them from us with a little bit of a haircut, that's okay. That's actually a good thing, because they're going to put all that energy into their roots. The first plant that we have right here, this is the Echinacea purpurea, or purple coneflower. Look at these beautiful leaves over here. I mean, these leaves are gigantic. Look at this. I have big hands, and this leaf is bigger than my hand. This is the kind of plants you're going to be receiving from us over here. This is about to bloom. Again, these bloom stalks will probably be cut back before we ship them to you when you do order from us. And again, all of the perennials right now are in gallon pot. Echinacea purpurea is going to be a perennial probably from zone 3 to zone 9, or maybe zone 8. If I may be mistaken about that, I'll also put a picture on the screen for you guys to see each and every picture of these plants. This right here is Coreopsis lanceolata. It's a lance leaf Coreopsis because of the shape of the leaf over here. This is hardy from zone either 4 or zone 5. I am not exactly sure on that, to probably zone 8. And it's going to have daisy-like blooms. Now some of these blooms are a little bit deformed, but typically they open. I had some of them that were in beautiful bloom, but those got taken already. They will have daisy kind of like blooms like so, and they grow about 3 feet tall and 2 feet wide. I forgot to mention that the Echinacea purpurea is going to grow about 2 feet wide and possibly 5 feet tall if it's happy in its location, or maybe 4 feet tall. It depends on the situation of the soil and all of these things. And then right over here we have some feverfew. This is the Tetra White feverfew. Look at these blooms. This is a double blooming feverfew. It's also a medicinal plant. The leaves are used for headaches and such. You can do more research on that if you want to know more about it, but it's a beautiful plant. As long as you keep deadheading it, it's going to continue to bloom for you all summer long. You can see right here, more blooms are coming because I am constantly just taking these all the way down and just deadheading them like so, and that's going to encourage them to bloom. I love the leaves on this plant. I think they are very charming. They add a beautiful texture in the garden, and again, they are medicinal, so that's another added benefit to these. And then right over here we have the catmint. This is Nepeta mucinia. You can see these beautiful, gorgeous blooms. I'll show you a more established specimen of these. In one season, this plant will grow almost to full size for you, and it's going to have these beautiful purple blooms on it. It attracts the bees, the butterflies, everything, along with the previous plants that I have just mentioned, the Echinacea and the Coreopsis. Those are all beautiful blooming perennials that attract all the pollinators, including the hummingbirds as well. And this is going to continue to bloom for you all season long, especially if you give it a cutback. It's going to bloom about 3 times throughout the season. Even if you don't deadhead it, it will continue to bloom. And it's going to grow about 18 inches tall with the blooms and about 2 feet wide or so. And here I have some some catmint. You can see it right here. This was planted this season, and look at it. Look at all the pollinators over it. The bees are all over it, and it's in full bloom. It's just a beautiful plant, and it adds such a beautiful texture and color in both the foliage and the blooms. You can see the contrast in here between the foliage of the Nepeta and the foliage of the Echinacea that is now out of bloom. But even though the Echinacea is out of bloom, look at it. It still looks so amazing. And the finches absolutely love the Echinacea seed heads. Now let's talk about this section over here. Right here we have some lamb's ear, and this is an absolutely wonderful plant. It has a beautiful texture to its leaves. It's also, the color on the foliage over here is wonderful. It's going to get a little bit darker once you put it in the soil. This has been in this pot for the whole season, so this would love to get somewhere and be planted, and it's going to spread. You do want to deadhead it if you don't want it to spread too much for you. It will bloom, but typically it is grown for its foliage. And this is also hardy, I believe, from zone 3 to zone 9, the lamb's ear. And the blooms do attract the pollinators. If you would like to keep them, they have kind of purplish blooms to them. This plant right here is Gara, and I just love Gara because for me it continues to bloom all season long. We live in zone 5, and look at these beautiful dainty little butterfly looking blooms on it. This is hardy from zone 5 to, I believe, zone 10. It's going to grow about 2 feet wide and 3 to 5 feet tall, depending on how it likes its location. Typically, the blooms are the ones that will grow the 5 feet tall, and you can see they're very wispy. So even though they might grow 5 feet tall, there you can still see through them. Here's a great example of this Gara over here. Just ignore all the weeds that I have. But you can see it right here. It's in full bloom, and this is in constant bloom all summer long. And I just love how it sort of lays over a little bit over this ageratum. Now we do get a lot of rain with exception to the summer, but because I do overhead watering, it does tend to lean a little bit over. And I think it just adds this beautiful, charming effect. So if you love cottage gardens, Gara is a great one for you, and it is drought tolerant. It's an absolutely amazing plant. And let's check out this plant over here. This is Betony, and Betony has a beautiful, tidy habit to it. It grows about 2 feet wide and maybe 2 to 3 feet tall. Beautiful magenta blooms, attracts all sorts of pollinators. It's hardy from zone 4 to zone 8 or 9. Betony is also a medicinal plant. I'm not exactly sure what are its uses. I love to dabble in medicinal stuff, but this is a new plant for me. I don't know exactly how to use it or what it's used for. Again, just if you want to know more about medicinal plants, look them up on Google and you will find more information about them. But personally, I love this plant for its beauty. I love the foliage on it. It's just gorgeous. It's a little bit fuzzy, so the deer aren't necessarily going to be attracted to it. And the blooms on it are absolutely gorgeous. It's going to bloom in the early summer in late spring to early summer for you. And then right here we have the golden Parker yarrow. This is going to grow about 3 feet tall. It has absolutely gorgeous yellow blooms, and you can see the contrast that it creates with its foliage, with the Betony over there, and has a little bit of a blue hue to it. The yellow is going to work really well with your blues, with purples, and with pinks, as well as with the reds. It's a color that will match so many other colors. It's also drought tolerant, hardy, I believe, to zone 3. I could be mistaken. Again, you want more information, check out the website. But this is going to grow about 3 feet tall and 2 feet wide, and it's going to be absolutely full of blooms. It's going to bloom around mid to late summer, or early to midsummer, I think, not mid to late summer. And it's just going to be loaded with blooms, attract pollinators. All of these plants that I'm mentioning right now are going to be absolutely wonderful for your pollinators. Now we have here some deer. They did munch on our plants, but again, when you do receive the plants in the mail, we are going to be cutting them back before we box them for you. So if the plants are already a little bit beheaded, that's okay, because they will be beheaded maybe even more before we ship them to you. So this right here is the royal blue Veronica, and look at this foliage right here. The pollinators, again, just are absolutely, they just love this, especially the honeybees. If you're trying to find something for the honeybees, you want something that has smaller blooms, not super deep throat, like this right here. The Nepeta is going to be perfect for the honeybees. The Veronica is going to be perfect for the honeybees. I believe the Betony, a lot of the stuff that we have over here, the Echinacea and the Coreopsis. If you are looking something for your honeybees, you want more open blooms and shorter throats. They're going to benefit from these flowers because it's easier for them to get into the throat of the flower to get to the nectar and to the pollen. If you have double blooms, they are absolutely gorgeous, but honeybees cannot benefit from them. Also, pollinators like the butterflies and the hummingbirds are going to love the flowers that have the deeper kind of throat. So the Gara has a little bit of a deeper throat that's going to be perfect for the butterflies and for the hummingbirds. A lot of these are actually great for the hummingbirds as well, but the deeper the throat of a flower, the more nectar it's going to have in it. So the butterflies and the hummingbirds are going to enjoy that a little bit more. We also have a few annuals left in here. I have some minion rose dahlias, and the bumblebees love this plant. It's a gorgeous plant. I mean, how can you not love this plant? Look at this beautiful bumblebee over here. It's not happy with me, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the foliage on this plant and the bloom color, the yellow over there with the rose color petals is absolutely gorgeous. The more you deadhead this plant, the more it's going to bloom for you. So when you see a bloom looking like this, just go down and deadhead it. I didn't do a very good job on that one, but basically this will encourage more blooms on your dahlias. All of these plants and more are going to be available on our website. Some of them I haven't uploaded to the website yet, so those will be coming soon. But check out the website so you'll be able to see all the plants that we have available over there. There are some that I didn't mention. I was recording, but I thought I was recording, but I ended up accidentally not recording it. And I feel like I'm running out on space on my phone. So I'm just gonna stop right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, don't forget to check out our website to see all that we have available right now. We have 50% sale on everything available at our website currently for our fall sale. So hurry up and grab it before it's gone. Thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you to all of you who have been supporting us throughout this year. This has been a very successful year, our first year. And we are so thankful for each and every one of you that has been here, that visited us and purchased plants from us. And we were able to talk to you and just have a good time with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.